Great marketing isn't just one piece of content. It can look like a dozen things: a campaign, a presentation, or a video, brought together by your most compelling ideas. But how do you create all of that if you're not a designer or a video editor? Or if you're like me, not even good at slide decks? How do you bring your vision to life without being slowed down by tools or a lack of skills? In this lesson, we'll talk through using Gemini as your creative partner. If you're working with professional creatives, this can be helpful for mock-ups and brainstorming. With Gemini, you can become a one-person creative force. Let's dive in.
We are showing you how to supercharge your work with AI. Have you ever delivered a new content piece only to realize there's still a lot more work to do? You need copy for content syndication. You need copy for your gated landing page, your social media posts. The list goes on. Well, before Gemini, this meant a ton of manual work. And luckily today, we can use Gemini to help with the heavy lifting. In this video, I'm going to show you how to multiply a single piece of content into all kinds of assets for your campaign. First, we are going to open up Google Docs to a blank page. Then we'll prompt Gemini to act as a collaborative partner. Upload your earlier content piece as a reference, and then ask Gemini to create an entire campaign based on it. Here you can act as the creative director and get really specific about the tone you want and the direction. For an example, maybe the tone of the landing page should be aspirational, and so you instruct Gemini to focus on the opportunity ahead. Or maybe you tell Gemini that you want 5 distinct LinkedIn posts, each featuring a key statistic. And just like that, you have a full set of new content. Gemini just gave us a fantastic starting point. Now we can turn a human eye towards its output. Here are a couple of ways to do that. 1, you can use past performance to refine it even more. For example, prompt Gemini to rewrite this ad copy based on our top performing ads from last year, and then reference those ads. 2, you can experiment with formats. In the Gemini app, gemini.google.com, you can do everything we just covered, plus so much more. For example, you can tell Gemini, hey, based on these social posts, please generate an infographic using an illustration style. I hope you can see that with Gemini, you can focus on what you do best, refining your messaging, imagining new formats, and tailoring the voice for every single one of your audiences. Even though Gemini gives you a boost, it's really your expertise that makes this content truly great.
Ever feel like you're spending more time formatting slides than presenting a compelling story about your marketing campaign? Today, we're going to build a persuasive marketing deck in minutes. Let's begin. Open the Gemini app and then go to Canvas. Then give Gemini as much relevant info as you can for good results. In this example, I'm prompting Gemini to create a full slide deck for a marketing campaign based on the campaign brief and style guide I've attached from Drive. This gives Gemini details on goals, strategy, and launch timeline. I also added details about the company's style and color palette. Then submit. Let's see what Gemini whips up. After a few minutes, you have a full deck as a first draft. It might not be perfect, but it's a great starting point. The best part is you can edit all of this. Let's open Slides and improve it.
You may already know Gemini can generate new visuals and slides, but it can also enhance your existing slides. This updates your layout while keeping the content fully editable, and it matches the brand and style of the rest of your deck. Take this launch timeline. Maybe a bullet point list doesn't quite land the vision. Use Enhance This Slide for a quick redesign to turn a boring schedule into something more visual. Maybe this redesign is too minimal, and you want the timeline to have illustrations and specific colors. You can prompt again, describing the style you want. Once you insert the new style, you can edit the slide yourself. Use your marketing expertise to take this deck from good to great.
Ever wish you could turn dense information into a fun, easy-to-read infographic? What if you could generate a first draft and a mock-up with 0 design skills? You can use NotebookLM to consolidate your sources and then create images using NanoBanana Pro to bring your vision to life. Let's begin. First, let's have NotebookLM do the heavy lifting. Let's say you're a shoe brand trying to convince your retail partners about a new business opportunity. You've already added market trends, customer reports, and information about your new product. Now, by selecting infographic, you can prompt it to summarize the key takeaways and generate an infographic that highlights market size, target audience, and key product features. NotebookLM will analyze your documents and create an infographic layout. This is a great first draft, but maybe you want to edit this without changing the design. Let's download this infographic and then bring this into Gemini and then select NanoBanana. Now this is where your expertise comes in. Let's say you want the title to be more engaging for your audience. Let's prompt change the title of this infographic to why the world is ready for Tidewalker. Also, add a call to action at the bottom that says partner with us to wear the change. And there you have it, a quick way to mock up infographics, even if you don't have the design skills.
Let's say you have a product launch coming up, and you know a video would be perfect to educate your customers. But videos often mean big budgets and long production timelines. What if you can create an engaging product overview video in minutes? Let's begin. Go to Google Vids and start a new video. Instead of starting from scratch, I'm going to use a product slide deck I already created. Then I just need to convert slides. Open your slide deck from Google Drive and select which slides you want to use. From there, Vids transforms your slides into video. This is ready to go with AI-generated scripts and voiceovers based on your slide content. There's even animations to match the voiceovers.
Touch is at our core, whether it's the durable performance boucle, our lush recycled velvet, or grounded organic linen. Every material in the sensory palette is chosen for its tactile depth.
The best part is you can edit all of this. For example, maybe we want this scene to pop. Let's bring image to life with VO, our AI video generation model. Select the image, click Generate Video, and give it a prompt. And just like that, Gemini replaces the static image with a dynamic video clip. From here, you can still change anything, the overall style, the voiceover, and when you're ready, hit export. You now have an engaging video asset ready to post on your website or social media. Let's recap what you've learned. You now have the skills to turn one asset into copy for a full campaign with Gemini and Docs. You can also build stunning presentations much faster with full decks using Canvas in the Gemini app, then get creative with Help Me Visualize and Google Slides. Finally, there's a few ways to make engaging videos. Vids can help you turn your slide decks into slick product videos. This is about more than saving time. It's about extending your creative potential. Now that you're creating more content, let's measure what matters. Head to the next video to learn how Gemini can help you track your performance.